Okay, this really kind of looks retarded, but my phone is dead, so I'm having to hold this iPad in a certain way. Anyway, okay, this is my place value chart that I made, decimal place value chart. This is this entire wall. If I haven't already said it, but this entire wall I've made it my interactive math wall, and so this is what we have so far. Okay, so here's my place value chart, decimal place value chart. As you can see, it goes to the 10,000, and on the left side it goes to the billion. It has a decimal point in the middle, and it has increasing and decreasing. This is not your typical place value chart that you would see. I made mine different. I showed my kids how it normally looks, but I made mine different. And so this is a place value chart. As part of the interactive wall, again, after they finish their regular assignment, they will have to have these little lessons to complete. So they will complete this chart on their own. They will put whole on this side and parts on this side because decimals are parts of wholes. So that's what they'll do on this one. As we move over this way, I made this number word poster. It's just how you spell out the number in word form, because if you know place value, a part of that is that they will have to learn expanded notation, word notation. And so this is so they won't be asking me how do you spell out everything. It'll be right in front of them. Why this dollar is up here? Because the other day I was trying to explain the parts and whole situation. I let them know that yes, this is a really, I started off with this really big number. I asked them to tell me what this number is. They tried and I liked their effort, but then eventually I did tell them how to properly say um, the number. Um, and I told them that the difference between this and money is only a dollar sign. That's it. It's only a dollar sign. But this part of the wall is interactive too. It's not hanging up right now, but there is a plastic bag that should be hanging up right here. It's filled with numbers that I created myself, just like these sevens. I found a template online, made a template, and then cut out these numbers and laminated these numbers. And it did take a long time, so when you are doing this on your own, here's the bag that I was talking about. So here's the bag. It just hangs up here like this. If I put the camera down for a second, I can pull out some numbers. Okay, just to show you what I'm talking about, here's a dollar sign. Here are some other numbers that I made. They're all in this bag. So again, this will be another activity. Once they finish the regular math activity, their independent work, again, it's interactive. So they will take these numbers, they'll create numbers, they'll create dollar amounts, and then I'll have them write it out in expanded notation or whatever. But anyway, they can play with this. Interactive. Up here at the top it says math word wall. I don't know what I'm doing, so yeah. Okay. I'm short, obviously. Okay, it says math word wall. And so we haven't put anything up here yet, but here's another interactive. These little strips, so they can untie this and they can put each one in the proper place. It has commas, it has tens, hundreds, thousands, all that. Okay. Here's another place value chart. Again, that's a chart below that I made myself, but here's also your typical chart. So they have two different place value charts to pull from, to draw from, to look at, to engage with. Okay, so this one is more of a decimal because we only use two places on the whole side. We only use two places, but this one has the equivalency of each one too. So tenths is also 1 over 10, 0.1 and 0.1, and this will just help them as we go along with the place value with using decimals. So let's try this up there for them also. So yeah, that's just a quick cap. And since this is in the picture, I'll go ahead and explain this. My boyfriend had bought these toys for them, but I decided I was not going to give them to them. I do have really good, responsible kids. However, I do want them to be more responsible. I want them to know that there's a time to play and then there's a time for education. And so, therefore, these are going to be a part of my class store, which I haven't even organized that yet. Lord Jesus, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. So they have to earn these. So they're sitting up here. They have to earn them. It's almost Christmas. I've already made up my mind. I'm not buying any more toys because it's too close to Christmas. I could just buy stuff and put it up for Christmas. So there won't be any more purchases or anything like that. You have to use this system according to your advantage. You have to find ways. I don't really have all that type of money to be buying them shit all the time. And they don't really necessarily deserve the shit all the time either, because this is a real world that we live in. You can't, there is no Santa Claus, there is no Tooth Fairy, blah, 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 blah. So, I just added that in. I had a small purchase this week. All my purchases should be small, cause like, for real. But I got the primary colors and paint. These are like 50 cents at Walmart in case anybody doesn't know or wants to know. I only got red, blue, and yellow. I had a black one, which we were learning about circles this week with Ashlyn, and she did a art in her art session. She took some black paint like this, which made me want to go get some more because I only had black. And she did her circles. I'll find that paper too. I'm trying to fit everything into this video because when you have a phone, you only have limited space, so I can only show so much stuff. Now I'm on a computer that does have space, but then I have to upload it and all that stuff. So that's what this is right here. That's my math wall. Each wall in my room, I do plan to do different stations in it. If anybody's homeschooling, all my stuff is not together. Sometimes we have to learn as we go, or sometimes I say, okay, hey, we got to stop learning now because I have to get this together. But I guess in my mind at first, I thought everything would just be organized and together. That's not necessarily the case. But it still works, and they're still learning, and we're still having fun, and that's the most important thing. I am with my kids. I am answering their questions. I am listening to them. They are listening to me. With this, what I did was I took a piece of paper and I covered up all of the numbers except for this 7 and showed them that, that would be $7.77. Yeah. What else? Oh, I used all 7 for this number on this wall. I did that intentionally because although all of these digits are 7, the value of each one is different because of the place that it's in. And I really wanted them to grasp that. And I don't think they would have been able to do that if they were all different numbers. So that was the reason for that. And I'll make another video shortly. I'm lesson planning right now. And that's it. Black Power.